you guys aren't already aware, this tournament is called Bare Bones, and basically what happens in this Bare Bones tournament is that no champions, evolutions, or heroes are allowed, but besides that, it's exactly like normal Clash Royale. And yeah, it makes certain decks a lot weaker, but also some decks a lot stronger. Honestly, Goblin Drill does really well with the Evo Snowball, so it kind of sucks not having that in the deck, but it still feels like it's the best deck for this mode. And yeah, a lot of the other decks, it's just a lot easier for Drill to defend them now without having to worry about evolutions or heroes. So yeah, I think Goblin Drill is the best. It seems like Graveyard is pretty popular. There's a little bit of Hog and... I mean, maybe some air. That's why we do have Tesla in this deck over, like, a cannon or something like that. I also do like Poison instead of having a Rocket in this Drill deck, because if you have Rocket, then you're gonna be doing pretty bad against some of these Recruit decks, which I've seen going around. We are just facing a Bridge Spam deck right here, guys. We're, yeah, so far completely undefeated in this tournament, so I'm hoping we can keep it that way, and, I mean, the goal is 20-0, maybe even above that, so hopefully we're able to do it. In this matchup, I'm pretty sure we should have a pretty good time defending, so we mostly just have to focus on defense first, and I don't really have to go for many drills throughout the game. I guess I will go for one just because I feel like I can right now, but yeah, we really don't have to go for a whole lot of drills. It's just that Dark Prince will be also kind of rough for us since we don't have Evo Snowball. It's pretty nice to have Snowball in here, even if it's not evolved. You can still get through, like, you know, Valkyries, Ghosts, that kind of thing, but one thing you can't really get through too well is the Dark Prince. I'm going to go for my Fire Spirit here. I think we will get our King up. Yeah, beautiful King activation, guys. Honestly, really needed that. This guy genuinely has like a full-on snipe deck to us right now. Bro, he actually has Dark Prince, Bowler, and Barbaro, which are literally like some of the top 3 Goblin Drill counters pretty much in the game. Dang, that's kind of insane. The nice thing, though, is that there's no Evos, no Heroes, so there's no Hero Bowler ability to worry about. There's also no Evo Battle Ram, so at least there's that. And, yeah, I don't know. I think I might have to more so just go for the Poison cycle right here, because, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be so hard to push into this guy, I feel like. I'm just going to defend this Battle Ram without a Tesla. Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank goodness we stopped the Ram from getting a charge on our tower. This guy does go for a very aggressive Giant Skeleton. I feel like he's kind of just panicking. He's like thinking, like, how is he going to break through? Interesting Bowler out of him. We could maybe have a chance to go in for a drill soon. Okay, this is such an awkward cycle. I guess I'm just going to drill all the way to the side right here. This should be a really good Tesla. Very nice. Okay, we got to make sure we protect this Tesla just a little bit. Tell me that kills the Ram, or, you know, stops the Ram. Yes, it does. And guys, look at our Goblin Drill. We're getting so much tower damage. Looks like we're keeping our win streak alive right here. I'm going to go for a Snowball just to make sure we get a little bit of damage. Now we go for the Poison, and that was such an easy win. Oh man, we're up against a really good player. Alright, let's lock in. Let's go for the Drill first play. I feel like in this mode, there's not really that many decks that seem to punish Drill too much that are being played, so I've been going for the Drill first play in a lot of my games recently. He does play his Zap there, so that means we can counter this Ghost pretty easily without even having to use our Knight right here. Just gonna get this down, get a Tesla. He could have Magic Archer, so we do have to be a little bit careful about that. I guess that's really the most annoying thing here. I think he's probably playing P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam is actually kind of interesting. Like, we have pretty good defensive cards against it, but somehow I feel like they can just sometimes build up huge pushes that get so annoying to stop. I'm actually going to cycle Knight opposite lane of the P.E.K.K.A., which might seem confusing to some of you, but, I mean, what's the point of, just think about it, like, what's the point of cycling the Knight same lane? If I cycle it same lane, it literally just dies to the P.E.K.K.A. and gets me 0 value, so might as well do that. Interesting Bandit out of him, and you could see I was ready for that Magic Archer. P.E.K.K.A. in this mode and in general on ladder, a lot of the time does have the Magic Archer in there, so it's always good to be ready to defend that. Gonna have to play my Tesla here, but that's fine. Bomber also should get one nice hit on the tower. It doesn't really matter too much in this matchup if we go same lane or opposite lane, but I feel like maybe opposite lane would be a bit better. Because with these Bomber drill decks, you play kind of aggressively, so yeah, it's nice to be able to just Bomber drill other lane when they play like a P.E.K.K.A. in the back, for example. Snowball should do pretty good right here, gonna get us a bit of damage, forcing out his Electro Wizard, and yeah, he spent a good few elixirs, so I don't think he's going to be able to punish us. Now, guys, we could get our king up off a bandit using the fire spirit plus bomber, but I'm not sure if we'll get that opportunity or not. Okay, I think we might be able to. Oh, no, I can't, bro. Oh, I wish I could, guys, but I would have had to leak so much elixir that I feel like it just would not have made any sense, unfortunately. Man, would have loved to get my, my king up right there. I'm just gonna go for this poison here. Hopefully that does fully take down the magic archer. He does have a little bit of a push coming our way right now, so gotta be careful. Oh, shoot. Okay, luckily... Wait, no, kill that bandit! Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, that worked out a little bit better than I thought. Guys, since we're already up a little bit of damage, I don't have to play as aggressive, so I'm not going to drill right now, despite him spending all this elixir with the P.E.K.K.A in the back. Fire Spirit forces out that. I was kind of thinking he might Magic Archer, guys, but it's not the end of the world, because at least we get a good poison due to that, and we could probably get our damage back here with the Goblin Drill, so it's no issue at all. If he tries to Fireball, we got another Tesla already, so yeah. Yeah, perfect. Alright, yeah, I could have predicted that Magic Archer, but it's not the end of the world that I didn't. We can keep on going in for our drills, because, yeah, he has not really a good cycle. We're kind of just out-cycling him really quickly right now. With that Snowball, that drill's actually going to get some really good damage. Yeah, look at all that damage. And he spent so much elixir. He spent a zap, he sacrificed his E-Wiz. But now I'm going to chill out a little bit. Make sure I defend well. He's probably going to Magic Archer up high, so I'm going to have to poison. I'll just poison the floor right here. No big issue. We can actually keep our Tesla alive. It's kind of nice to do if possible, to keep that Tesla alive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait. No, the P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh. Now, guys, this deck is no joke, though. I almost just lost the game, but I think we're okay. Oh my gosh, that was close. I genuinely just had my life flash before my eyes. I'm so glad we got our king up, though. That's gonna help out the defense and, yeah, makes me feel a bit safer, I guess. He said oops, not really sure why. Nice little bit of Goblin Drill damage. The Tesla placement there was immaculate, targeting that Magic Archer first, and then, of course, taking out the Ram afterwards. Okay, we're gonna keep on going in for these things, these Goblin Drills. We're gonna clip the Magic Archer there with the poison. Maybe a little bit early on the Snowball, but I don't think it's going to affect us too much. Okay, Magic Archer is really staying alive on 1 HP. Guys, this Goblin Drill is actually pretty nice, because it's going to just, like, literally tank the Battle Ram. So even though he counters it, like, it just wasted his whole Battle Ram. So, like, kind of worth it, I guess. Oh my gosh. He's going in for, like, the predictions and stuff now, guys, but I think it's too little too late for this guy. Yeah, too little too late. You do gotta be careful with the P.E.K.K.A, though, because it did get the damage buff, so it can sometimes surprise you a bit, but nah, we defended really good. We got a matchup against Storer. Guys, we're pretty high up right now in the global tournament. I'm gonna have to double check what our rank is, but yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to the very top already, even though we're not even, like, that high wins, but the global tournament is, like, pretty early on right now, so yeah, even this wins is, like, basically the very top of the tournament. Gonna get a poison down right here, then I guess a Snowball as well. Unfortunately, we're gonna take a bit of Flying Machine damage. Very aggressive recruits player, man, but I think we have the defensive tools we need for the most part. Luckily, there's no such thing as Golden Knight here, so that's nice to not have to worry about, honestly. And, yeah, I mean, he could have arrows, which would be a little bit annoying for our Bomber, but other than that, guys, I think we'll be okay in this matchup. Alright, let's see if this guy goes for the E-Spirit here. No, he actually doesn't. I don't know if he has E-Spirit, but I could definitely try to get my king up off of it if he does. Because a lot of the time people will use their E-Spirit to, like, tank your Fire Spirit, but it still has a bit of HP. And you can, like, go for your Skellies plus Bomber right here, so it still activates your king, even if it's not, like, a full HP E-Spirit. He kind of messed up his bar barrel timing, so it actually does give us a nice little bit of chip damage right there. Just gonna Snowball the Zappies, I guess. And, yeah, kind of just playing chill right now. We can go in for some drills and single elixir. We don't have to be, like, too overly passive, but we don't have to be too defensive either, I guess. Wow, he goes for a whole Flying Machine. Wow, that is interesting. I'm not going to Tesla here, guys, because if I played my Tesla, I would have taken so much damage to the Flying Machine. Nice, guys. Look at those Goblins from the drill. See, we take a bit of damage, but in return we get a lot more, so I think that was a really smart set of plays by us right there. Gonna go in for another Goblin Drill. We also don't have to worry about any Evo recruits, since they are, of course, not a thing. Fire Spirit is gonna get a nice connection on the tower. There goes his arrows. So I think he actually has a triple spell version with no E-Spirit. I think he probably has Fireball, too. I don't think he played his Fireball yet, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he has Fireball. Otherwise, there would literally be no reason that he would not have played the E-Spirit a few times. Bomber is going to get some very nice splash on the tower right there. Guys, even if they have arrows, you could still play your Bomber kind of up high, kind of early, and you usually still get some value out of it, even if they decide to play their arrows or whatever it might be. We do force out kind of a awkward little barb barrel there for him. We do get a little bit of goblin damage there, actually. Very surprised that I actually broke through all of that. Gonna definitely get my knight down here, guys. Don't underestimate zappies, man. Even a couple zappies can straight up take, like, 1,000 damage off your tower so quickly, I feel like. See, in this position, I'm not gonna go for a drill, because I'm already up a good amount. I know he's probably gonna try to wanna, you know, get recruits at the bridge or something, so yeah, better just to defend here. That is such a valuable poison. Even though he has Flying Machine, that could be annoying for me to kill now, but like, man, I can't ignore that poison value right there. He could go for his pigs or whatever, but even if he does, I think we're chilling. We got a Bomber, we got a Fire Spirit. He can arrows here, but his whole push is already dead. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see if he goes for his cage down the front. Okay, no, he just goes for zappies down the front instead, but drill... Okay, doesn't quite get a breakthrough, but still we eliminate his whole counter push, so doesn't really matter. Bro, this global tournament is straight up just too easy, guys. I don't know what it is, but I'm just, like, not struggling at all right now. I feel like this could be a good chance for a lot of you guys to get your top global tournament finish ever. Gonna go for the snowball, and that will fully take the tower. So guys, throughout today's video, I'm also going to be giving you as many tips as possible for this deck. One of the main things I do want to tell you guys is that this deck... You know, it takes a little bit to pick it up, as with, like, any deck in the game, and with global tournaments, you only have a few losses before you're going to be completely out, so I would highly recommend that you try this deck first, or any deck you want to play in the global tournament. I would recommend you try it for a few games first, maybe on, like, Ladder or Trophy Road, if it's a deck that you're not already very much used to, just so that way you don't get some early losses that you could have avoided. So guys, we're facing a Hog Earthquake deck right here, and man, I thought Hog Earthquake actually could be good in this mode, or this global tournament, but I really don't think so, because with all the Graveyard NATO going around, you know, Splash Yard, these different decks, even our deck I feel like does pretty okay against Hog, at least if you get a good start, so I don't know, it seems a little bit rough, especially with no Mighty Miners, so I thought Hog wouldn't really be the best choice. I'm going to try to get a Snowball here, not really sure if it'll do much. Okay, it does get us a couple hits, which kind of make up for the little bit of early Hog damage that I took. Or not Hog damage, but Earthquake damage, I meant to say. And yeah, we're kind of chilling for right now, guys. We could probably get our king up off this Firecracker. Some people go for weird Teslas to get their king up off Firecracker Hog pushes, but how I like to do it is usually just like Tesla up high first, just to make sure they can't get a good Earthquake and you defend well. Because guys, first and foremost, you want to defend that Hog. And yeah, you could see it worked out pretty well. He ended up kind of like switching lanes. He went for a push on both sides. But if they have like a Hog Firecracker one lane, usually it's safer just to Tesla up high than play a cycle card in front of your king instead of going for this weird Tesla. We do push back the knight here, guys, and I mean, he's defending okay, but I feel like because he has delivery especially, we're not really going to have to worry too much about getting out-cycled here, and yeah, I mean, our drills are just always getting this incidental damage, it feels like. We're always making sure we go for these high Teslas. You don't always have to go for them, but most of the time it is nice, of course, to avoid the Earthquake. And yeah, with our king up, we're looking really, really good right now. Loving going opposite... I mean, he's going to love to go opposite lane in this matchup, but I feel like he just has so much damage on this left side that he doesn't really want to switch lanes. Because yeah, for us, it's kind of advantageous to go same lane. We can always get free poisons on the Firecrackers and stuff if he plays them anywhere close to his tower. We do get a side drill this time, and he does go for the frontal knight. Oh wait, he actually had a spirit the whole time. Wait, never mind. I got kind of confused. I was saying he has no spirit. Okay, yeah, as long as like a Hog doesn't randomly bypass a Tesla, I think we'll be mostly okay. He does go for his own high Tesla. I'm going to drill poison. Just feeling kind of aggressive right now. I don't know why, but I just think we can get away with it. See, this time we do get a low Tesla, but because our king is up, we're still able to counter that hog fully, regardless. Man, I really think we could get 20-0, guys. Maybe even better, man. We'll see. Maybe we'll make it even 25-0, or I don't know. We'll see how things go here. It's really hard to get the proper delivery timing to full counter a Goblin Drill. Well, it's not like that hard, but delivery, you have to play it so early that it's kind of easy to just mistime it. So you guys, look, in this case, I'm going to go for a low Tesla. Normally I wouldn't, but I only did because he played a high Tesla already. So if I played my high Tesla, he would have just taken it out pretty quickly. Goblin Drill does get no damage, but even the impact damage of the drill still adds up throughout the game, and the snowball's damage as well is going to keep on adding up. So this is pretty good. And guys, in the odd case that you ever do happen to get outcycled in single elixir, you can always just counter the hog with like a snowball plus skeleton, snowball bomber, snowball knight, or really anything like that. I'm going to try to get a poison. Not sure if the firecracker will walk in it or not, but either way, we're going to get free damage on the tower. Yeah, this guy's giving up already. Nice, guys. Man, what an easy win here. Honestly, thought this matchup would be a lot harder. Well, not a lot harder, but I thought it would be like at least a little bit closer, but Drill is going to take it for us. So guys, this is for absolutely everything. We're currently 19-0. If we win this, we're going to get 20-0. So this is what we need right here, man. Our opponent does have Mega Minion and the Zap, so it's probably going to be Lava Hound, which I have not faced yet this tournament, but could be a pretty hard matchup, especially with the Bomber in there as well. Maybe it could also be a Golem deck. Okay, I'm kind of confused now. Yeah, I don't know. Still looks like Lava Hound, but yeah, could be, I guess, a couple things. Okay, it's definitely not Lava Hound, actually. Interesting. Just gonna get our Knight up high right here. I guess I'll go for the Skellies right here. I know I kind of overspent on defense, though, guys. I'm definitely down a lot of elixir right now. Oh my gosh, this guy has way more elixir than me. He does have the Giant, so... Okay, I guess maybe he has Giant Prince, but I'm assuming he just decided to throw in the Ronin in there. Okay. Bro, why are people playing this deck still, though? Like, Ronin exists, buddy. Why are you playing a Giant Prince deck when Ronin literally just exists in Clash Royale? Dude, that's actually so confusing. Like, why would you play this? Like, what if you face Ronin? You're just cooked, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have a Prince. I'm so confused right now, actually. Guys, he's up so much elixir, though. This is bad. If he goes for an aggressive Giant, I might even be forced to defensive drill. Yeah, I'm actually going to defensive drill. I could have cycled to a Tesla, honestly, but I'm fine going for this drill here. It's not really going to do much worse than a Tesla would have, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, that actually did better than a Tesla would have, so pretty happy with that, I guess. Never forget about your defensive drills. You can always use it if you get outcycled by, like, a Hog player, or even in this case, a Giant player, or if there's, like, a Golem that's a little too healthy, you don't have your Tesla ready for it. It's not a bad play at all. Even against, like, a Prince or something. I mean, I think with this version of Goblin Drill, you're never really going to have that bad of a cycle that you'd have to use it on a Prince, but if you somehow do get in that horrible of a cycle, even against a Prince, it's going to do a pretty okay job. I will take the Poison right here. Yeah, this guy's deck is so weird. I don't know. It just feels kind of incomplete. Like, I feel like this guy's missing something. I don't know if he has, like, some secret card that he's going to try to, like, win the game with, because I feel like right now he doesn't really have any crazy way to break through, especially with, like, no heroes. He has no hero Mega Minion or anything like that. He does go for the arrows, but that's still going to be a little bit of damage, just a little bit. Okay, guys, I guess we can go for the Poison here. The defensive Poisons are definitely doing quite a nice job for us here. And every time he doesn't have Ronin, I feel like I'm kind of just free to go in for the Goblin Drill, because without the Ronin, he can't really get any counter push out of these drills, guys. Like, if he defends without the Ronin, his counter push is just so easy to kill, like, every single time. So, yeah, gonna keep on taking this trade, I guess. Fire Spirit's so annoying for him, too. Look at that. We just get a nice and easy connection. I'm not gonna Poison this time, just because I don't want to get down too much elixir. Nice, he does cycle the Ronin kind of early, so now we can just go for the drill a little bit late. We can just ignore this Bomber, because it's not going to get too much tower damage. And we just barely do pull the Knight. With his arrows out of cycle, he also can't really deal with the Bomber too well right now, so... Yeah, this is just such a nice game right here. Yo, I swear the meta is just so good for Goblin Drill. Even in, like, normal Clash Royale Goblin Drill is really good right now, and especially this specific version of Clash with like no heroes and anything like that. Okay, he is going in for another giant. I am definitely down some elixir right now, with all this stuff on the board considered. Okay, wait, he's actually up kind of a lot, but yeah, he goes for the arrows there. Not really going to do too much for him. He does get one Ronin hit, but that's honestly just not a big deal. I'm going to try to finish out the win right here. I feel like with one good snowball, we have a very good chance of getting pretty much all the damage that we need. Might be a little bit over-aggressive, but that's a really good poison, so I think we should be fine here. Let's just go in for another drill. Nice, his Mega Minion is getting targeted by the tower. We can just go for a pre-snowball here, which does catch the Ronin. Poison is going to take us the win. And guys, we are officially now 20-0. Let's just check to be sure, I guess. But yeah, let's see. Yep, clean 20-0. Oh, heck no, we're up against an Alex right now, and he does have some pretty good badges on his profile. Okay, he actually has Mortar. I was about to say that I was going to predict him playing Giant Balloon. I don't know why, but literally every person named Alex plays Giant Balloon that I ever met before. At least on top ladder. We do get a good defense right here. He's probably just playing a Mortar bait deck, but kind of curious to see what he decides to have in the deck since he has no evolutions or heroes. Kind of nice to see a normal Skelly Barrel for once and not a broken Evo Skelly Barrel, because Evo Skelly Barrels get on my nerves. Looks like we're down quite a few elixir here, guys, but we have some pretty cheap ways to defend the Mortar. If we use our cards right, we can get like a Bomber to counter it sometimes, or, you know, we have a few options. I guess I'll just go for the poison right here, though, in this case, just to also kill that girl rascal. Gotta just try to get our elixir back and going. I'm gonna Fire Spirit instead of Skelly's, because Fire Spirit's gonna probably force him to respond to it. Okay. We don't really have to be in too much of a rush to get damage here. I mean, he could defend our drills pretty well using his bar barrels and whatever, but we have pretty good defense to him, too. And without his Evos, I think if we just play tight defense, things should be mostly okay. Because I feel like these Mortar players, they always like cheese with some Evos or some heroes and stuff, but without that, it feels a lot more simple. I'm going to Fire Spirit the bridge. I feel like he might have to Bar Barrel here, or I don't know what he's going to do. Okay, he does get his Mortar down. I guess that's actually a pretty good play for him. Yeah, not really any damage for us here in single elixir, but this is really the patience that you have to have. Okay, guys, he does go for split minions down the back. I guess I'll just get my Bomber going right here. If he goes for the, yeah, Skelly Barrel, I'm just going to snowball it. Just because I don't even want to really take the impact damage to my tower, so we're going to make sure we fully deal with that. I mean, I guess I'll go for a Tesla into this. He's probably going to block it. Yeah, he does block it in the end, but still going to be pretty okay for us, it looks like. Yeah, also his Skelly Barrel takes quite a beating as well. Nice, we only take one skeleton hit all in all, so we can work with that. These split rascals are kind of annoying, though, I will say, because we don't have, like, a log or anything, so yeah, getting a little bit tricky, but we're okay. Dude, I don't know why this deck is so annoying. I feel like, yeah, really just because of the rascals, like, not too much else. But guys, notice how I'm utilizing these defensive poisons right here, because without these defensive poisons, I feel like I would have been in trouble so many different times to a lot of these big Mortar pushes. But these poisons are just clipping all his support, clipping the Mortar, and putting us in a really good spot right now. We're not going for many drills, but once in a while, when we have the opportunity, we're not afraid to get a little bit of chip damage, because it is later in the game right now, so yeah, no issue for us right here. I guess I'll try to protect the Tesla just a little bit with the Fire Spirit, making sure we clean up all those skeletons. He also wasted his Bar Barrel, so he has no Bar Barrel now to even clear up these Bombers, so they're gonna pretty easily defend everything for us. This is kind of sweaty Clash gameplay right now. Oh gosh, wait. Okay, I thought those rascal girls were, like, already on my tower. Oh, man, he does get a couple barb hits, guys. That is not good. That kind of just got him all the damage that I've been trying to build up for myself all this game. Like, literally just from that little bit, he got more damage than I did, pretty much. Well, not more damage, but close to as much. Very nice poison, though, once again. And, yeah, that Mortar is just about dead, so I think we could go in for a couple more Goblin Drills, just see if we could get, you know, a cheeky hit or two here and there. Definitely going to take the poison on the cannon cart. Doesn't fully kill the cart, but it mostly deals with it, so good enough. Good enough for me. Beautiful Fire Spirit, Bomber, and whatever right there. Cannon Cart almost got on our tower, but not quite. We could just go for a Bomber here, save our Tesla for the next Skeleton Barrel, maybe. Oh, this is a great poison. I don't think the cart will take too much damage, but it's still fine. Nice, he just placed the mortar right into another poison. Dude, this guy's actually getting destroyed, man. See, I feel like you could kind of easily lose this matchup if you just, like, let their Rascals get too much value early, or you kind of just overspend on the drills, but if you play picture-perfect defense as we did right here, you really have nothing to worry about. Yeah, he does defend our last drill, it looks like, but it really doesn't matter.